And so she's placing it on the top. She's pushing the button. You'll hear the noise. And so you can't see it, but there's actually some of the liquids even spitting out here. So if there's too much, it'll suction out. It doesn't make a mess anywhere. And I believe this is the, yep. So I can see that it's pulsating around her teeth. There comes the rinse. Yeah. So this fluoride rinse just came through, pulsing.
Awesome. Yeah, we can hear it
And
a
she
little bit
describes
here.
it as feeling like a massage. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's nice and gentle, and it's doing your top teeth right now, Ava. And then, oh, you're gonna flip it there to the bottom.
Was there a little bit extra on that one?
Yeah. And then after that, you just rinse it.
So you want to do your bottom teeth too to show them?
Oh yeah. Sure.
Okay.
And then the button won't go right here. It'll be right there. So you just put your thumb or whatever you use to press the button. You just put it in the back. I mean the bottom. And you.
There we go.
So
Okay,
this one, she actually rinsed the mouthpiece out because this one's a brand new one. And so she rinsed it out. And so there was a little bit of excess water on there. So when it came through, that's why she spit afterwards. But normally she doesn't have to spit.
no spitting. Yeah, no spitting, no rinsing. Lisa, while that's going on her bottom teeth, what has the feedback been from both of your children's dentists or dentists? What have they said?
Yeah, great question. I mean, we had a couple of watches, I guess is the best way to describe it, where there were some that were progressing to look like cavities. And of course, and then she rinses it out here to just clean it out. And actually, they have not had any cavities since starting this, like I said, about January of 2021. So almost a year now, which is great.
Oh, and the dentist knows that they're using the Willow?
He does. Yeah, he does. And like I said, with our son now using, he has braces. And so you're always kind of concerned with just food getting stuck as it is, but with braces really getting in there. So he uses that. And then, of course, they do floss still, but he uses a water pick to get anything else out.
Nice. Yeah, I recently learned this statistic actually from the folks at Willow that studies show that Willow is equal to or more effective than a manual toothbrush in 91% of cases, which is amazing. And Lisa, tell me again about your son. I know you mentioned that you're in the special needs community. So what has his experience been like using the Willow?
Well, like I said, he's 13. So on top of being autistic and having some sensory challenges and sticking to routines is kind of difficult. He's also a teenager, so adding to routines, that's also difficult. But he, gosh, it's amazing how, first and foremost, he absolutely hated ever brushing his teeth and going to the dentist. I mean, it was just something that I was always so concerned with and worried about. What's it going to be like 10 years from now? And so he uses it very consistently. No, I mean, it's like nothing, no hassle, just go and use it. As you can hear, the device does make some noise, but just kind of introducing, hey, this is a really cool, it's a toothbrushing robot. That kind of got him excited. And so it wasn't loud enough to the point where it would deter him from using it. He's used it pretty religiously. So.
Wow. And in both kids, I mean, Ava, I would love to hear your thoughts on this. Do you feel like having the Willow has made you more confident and more independent in terms of, brushing your teeth on your own, managing your own nighttime routine, morning routine?
Yes, it has, definitely. And I feel more like what you said, independent and confident. My teeth, it feels more clean.
Yeah, your teeth look a lot. They look. I mean, it's incredible. Just the shades. They started looking whiter within I feel like a week. I couldn't believe it. And then at that time, again, we were providing a lot of feedback to Willow and the dental hygienists, which it's amazing. They're always available to answer any questions. If I ever had questions about like the mouthpiece, they were coming back, because it is such a new device. I wanted to make sure we were doing it right and following along. And yeah, they said that, yeah, that's common because it's brushing a lot deeper, and it's getting it that their teeth are getting cleaner, so they're going to look a bit wider.
Yeah, I mean the folks over at Willow, they are so available. It seems, for parents, for kids to ask questions. I also really quickly, while we're chatting here, want to plug one more time for anyone that's joining us now online. You guys can get $100 off of your Willow today using the code Willow100. Actually, this goes through tomorrow, December 14th at 11:59 p.m. So using this code Willow100, you're going to get $100 off of $299 price tag on the Willow. You can also use code WillowBOGO, that's BOGO, to buy one at $299 and then get one free. How awesome is that? So again, 2 amazing promos lasting from today, December 13th, through tomorrow, December 14th at 11:59 p.m. Like I said, now Ava and Lisa, I'm curious, Ava, we just talked about, building confidence. You are already so confident, I can tell. You must have lots of friends. What have your friends said when they come over to your house and they see your Willow? What do they say about it?
They're like, "What is that in the bathroom? Is that the toothbrush that you were talking about?" And I say yes. And they're like, "Oh my gosh, I want one too," but they don't have one.
But you probably inspire them to get one.
Yeah.
And now we have obviously that buy one get one free deal today for any parents out there that are interested in owning not one Willow but two Willow units. Now, Lisa, do both your children use the same unit just with different mouthpieces?
They do, yeah. So that makes it kind of nice. There's no, excuse of like, oh, I can't find my toothbrush or I used it somewhere. The mouthpiece is it's set aside. Like I said, normally we're in the bathroom. The mouthpiece just goes into the cabinet, closed, and then this just stays on the counter, and it's kind of tucked away in the corner, and it doesn't take up much room. It's perfect.
Yeah, I mean, it's so compact. All you need is to have the outlet nearby to plug it in. And these smart rings, like we talked about, this is kind of the way that the kids, I guess, are able, right, to know which mouthpiece is theirs. So which color does Eli use, Ava? Which one is his color? The blue one. This one down here, the bright blue one?
Yep.
Awesome. That's so cool. Do you guys ever change them out, or do you typically stick with your same colors?
No, they've stayed with the same color. Our goal is we'll probably, as we maybe add on to using it, my husband and I can use the other rings. So then our whole family can even use just one device.
That's amazing. Yeah, and we have 5 rings here too. So for parents out there, if you've got 5 kids, I mean, up to 5 users can be on just one single Willow unit, which is so awesome. There's different sizes too for the mouthpieces. So I'm assuming that Ava might use a different size than Eli uses. Is that right?
Yep. Yep. So it came with this molding kit where they had to bite down, and it's molded perfectly to, at least first to test out, okay, which mouthpiece are we going to use? And then at that point, when you use the subscription, it'll come out every 3 months, I believe. That's when we'll get the new rinse and then the mouthpiece as well.
That's awesome. So yeah, it's like incredibly convenient in terms of you don't have to spend time or any additional money going to the store to get more toothpaste or backup toothbrushes, which is really, really great. And now I understand too that, I mean, kids up to the age of 17 can be using the Willow. So of course you said your son is 13. So you guys, I mean, Ava, you're going to be using this in high school too, right?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, yes.
Yeah, it's so cool that you can continue to use it for years to come, and then, like we were talking about, just sort of upgrade the size of your mouthpiece as you
Mhm.
grow, as you get bigger. You can get a bigger mouthpiece. It's so good too to know that that it will work with braces. I mean, Lisa, did you have to call over to Willow to kind of ask them that question about the braces and if it was compatible with braces?
Yeah, so he got that after we went to New York. And he didn't have braces then. We got back, and then it kind of happened quickly after. And I believe I can't remember if I emailed Maggie or Danielle just saying, "Hey, is there anything to be concerned with?" And no issues, nothing. So he, like I said, he's been using it just fine with. I mean, just again, if anything in addition gets stuck, he just uses the water pick, and it helps take that out too. Um, as expected with braces, but yeah, it's been great.
Nice. Well,
It really just gives me. I know, gosh, there's so many things that as parents we have to worry about. I feel like we're always so concerned with school and what's it going to be like in 5 years? Where are they going to go? And I really have to say that truthfully, again, this really just gives me so much peace of mind. I don't worry about them getting cavities or just not doing this every day. Um, and it's nice. It's nice. It's kind of crazy to think like, wow, it's been a year already almost. And yeah, I haven't had to worry about that hassle. So,
yeah, well, it's so great too that you mentioned, you saw the improvement after what, just a couple of weeks too, where you noticed kind of brighter,
mhm,
whiter smiles, not even just after the
mhm.
course of a year, although I'm sure both of their, dental hygiene has improved dramatically from using it,
Yeah.
over the course of the year, which is so awesome. I'm so excited for other families to get their hands on a Willow. And like I said, you guys, today you can get $100 off of the Willow using code Willow100, WILLO100. You can also get a buy one get one free deal today using the code WillowBOGO. That's BOGO, and that's again buy a unit for $299, and you're going to get one free. So seriously, get in on this deal today and tomorrow until 11:59 p.m. on December 14th. That's Tuesday. So seriously, get in on this because Ava and Lisa are huge fans, and I'm so glad, you guys, that you have joined me today. Lisa, it's so good to hear from the parents' perspective. Ava, what would you say to kids out there, who are maybe having a little bit of difficulty brushing or are thinking about getting a Willow for themselves? What's your message to them?
Well, if they are watching this, then and if you have a regular toothbrush and it's kind of bugging you like it did to me, then you should get the Willow because it doesn't bug people.
It doesn't bug
That's
you,
great.
yes. I love that. It doesn't bug me either. It's so great. I love it. It's so comfortable. I know you feel the same way. Lisa, I'm excited for you and your husband to try it out too when you guys can. Because again, even though it's for kids,
Absolutely.
I mean, hey, adults out there, you got to try it. It is truly a very unique experience. And again, the first toothbrushing robot for kids, but of course, us adults can try it out too. Ava and Lisa, thank you guys so much for being here today. It was so good having you on the program and learning more about your experience with Willow.
Thanks, Noelle. It was great being here.
Thank you. You guys have such a good day. And actually, we're going to take a look at that piece of content that Ava filmed over in New York City. Let's roll that now and watch Ava.
My mom said, go brush your teeth, and I was like, okay. Instead of actually using the toothbrush, I would just put water in my mouth and spit it out. Sometimes I would secretly get my iPad. I would play something that sounded like I was brushing my teeth. And I'm like, okay, I'm done. My mom doesn't have to remind me to use the Willow. All I have to do is press the button, and then it just brushes my teeth. I mean, it's the future.
Ava is the sweetest. Thanks so much again to Ava and Lisa Ochoa for joining me this morning to talk more about their experience with the Willow. You guys, again, you can get in on an amazing promo today through tomorrow at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. So today, December 13th through tomorrow, December 14th. Get in on this promo. Let me tell you again what's going on today. You can get $100 off of your own Willow device. Again, it normally retails for $299, but using the code here, Willow100, that's WILLO 100, you can get $100 off of your Willow device. You can also get a buy one, get one free. You can get a free unit when you buy one using the code WILLOBOGO, WILLOBOGO. So you can get buy one for $299, the normal retail price, but you get an additional device free. So you get two for the price of one. How amazing is that? Now, again, that's going from today, December 13th, all the way through tomorrow, December 14th at 11:59 p.m. So at midnight, you guys, when the clock strikes midnight, that is going to be it on this amazing promo. So seriously, just in time for the holidays, get the kiddo in your life a Willow. They will thank you. You will thank you too, honestly. If you're a parent like Lisa, I mean, just that peace of mind that comes from having the Willow in your child's bathroom and knowing that they are going in there at the end of the day and also in the morning before school, before breakfast, and actually brushing their teeth. Not just telling you that they've brushed their teeth, but actually doing it. I love that story that Ava tells about how she used to play little sound effects on her iPad, and her mom would walk by thinking, oh, she's brushing her teeth. I mean, kids are smart and they are sneaky, so they will do anything to get out of brushing their teeth. But with the Willow, like we heard Ava say, I mean, it is so easy, it is so fast, and it's something really cool. Like when their friends come over, they're gonna notice the Willow out on their counter and say, hey, what's that? And it's a great way to kind of spread the word too about Willow, because Willow is all about, implementing those healthy habits from a young age. Again, from the age of 6, that's when kids, Willow recommends that kids can start using the toothbrushing robot. So from the age of 6 all the way through 17 years old, they're going to really create those healthy, lifelong habits from a very young age. Not only that, but we heard Lisa say too that she's really noticed a huge difference in the dental and oral hygiene, not only of her daughter Ava, but also her son Eli. So that's really, really phenomenal there. Noticing that difference as a parent is absolutely huge. So yeah, it's so great to have had them on the program. Now, you guys, speaking of that struggle, right, of having your kids, trying to get them to brush their teeth. I mean, parents out there, you guys know there is nothing like trying to make them brush their teeth. So let me go ahead and play a video now for you guys. We're going to kick it over to Willow's Instagram. They uploaded this video not that long ago, and it's actually part of a campaign that they're doing right now. So there's a very special giveaway going on right now through Willow that we're going to talk about in just a second. If you guys aren't following them on Instagram, you have to go follow them right now. Also follow us at b8ta here. We're at b8ta, b8ta, and Willow is at Let's Willow. Let's Willow. And again, that's WILLO, so no W on the end. Let's watch this video from Willow here on Instagram. I'm going to play it on my tablet. Check this out, guys. This is so fun.
Hey,
What?
have a nice day.
Did you get all the audio, Paul, or no?
Did you brush your teeth?
Yes. Really?
No.
You brush the back ones?
I do the front ones a lot.
Did you brush your teeth?
He didn't. I saw him not doing it.
Did you?
Teeth?
This is Willow, the new way for kids to get their teeth clinically clean at the touch of a button.
Hey,
What?
have a nice day. Did you brush your teeth?
That is such a fun video. I love that Willow has put that together for all the parents out there who know that the struggle is real with your kids trying to get them to brush their teeth. I mean, Willow, this is exactly why Willow came about. Dr. Jean-Marie, who is a French dentist, actually developed the concept for the Willow because he saw so many patients coming in, children especially, not getting the technique right. Because actually kids don't really have the dexterity to brush their teeth correctly for most of their childhood into their adolescence. So really they don't develop that dexterity until later on in their adolescence, and even then they can be really bad about brushing their teeth. And so what Dr. Jean-Marie did was he developed the Willow to really kind of address those at-home dental hygiene and oral care issues that so many kids face, and that parents then have to spend so much money at the dentist's office, right, trying to get those things corrected. So it really is a win-win here, not only for the kids but also for their parents. And guys, I mentioned that Willow is doing a special giveaway, so let's kick it back over to their Instagram to check out this post. We just watched that video about the struggle. Now here's how you can get in on this giveaway. Look at this, Willow robot giveaway. That's right, this is a robot, toothbrushing robot for kids. And they know that the struggle is so real. Like I said, that's why they invented the Willow. So guys, check this out. You can tell them about your story, your story about brushing kids' teeth in the comments, or share this video. So you could do either or. Tag them at Let's Willow and then also follow them. So like I said, either you can tell your own story or you can share their video. Make sure to tag them, make sure to follow them. And then this giveaway is open in the US only and will close on December 19th, 2021, again at 11:59 p.m. PST. And lucky winners, if you're a lucky winner out there, you'll be notified in the DM and receive a free Willow Essential Kit of a monetary value of, again, $299. And Willow will ship to you free. That unit will come to you free because Willow will take care of the shipping costs. So again, you guys can get in on this giveaway by recording your own story, talking about brushing your teeth, the struggle, what it's like, or you can share Willow's story. Just share it back in your Instagram and make sure to follow them, make sure to tag them. Really easy way to get in on this free giveaway with them. But again, you guys, I mentioned that we also have amazing promos going on right now, today through tomorrow. You can get $100 off of the retail price of a Willow unit, which is originally $299. So you're getting a $100 discount by using that promo code Willow100. Again, that's Willow, WILLO 100. So use that promo code, you guys, to get $100 off right now. Or if you want to get a buy one get one free unit, if you want to have two at home, and let's be real, I mean, you really cannot have enough of these units, especially if you've got 2 kids, 3 kids, 4 kids, 5 kids. You can have up to 5 users using a single Willow device. So if you got 5 kids, or maybe your kid is an only child, but they've got a lot of sleepovers, a lot of friends coming over, maybe cousins, relatives, little ones coming over all the time, then definitely you want to get in on this buy one get one free unit deal through us here at b8ta. And again, you're going to use that promo code. It's Willow, WILLO, BOGO. Buy one, get one free, BOGO, for your buy one, get one free option there. Again, the normal retail price is $299. So you will spend $299 on one unit, but then you will get a second unit free. Free. Yes, free, just in time for the holidays too. And if you guys want to get in on their giveaway over on Instagram, you can do that for sure. Again, don't forget to tag them. They're going to be announcing winners on the let's see, what is that date again? Let's go back here and check that out. December 19th, December 19th. So in just a few days, get your stories into them, okay? Clock is ticking here on both our promos and also their giveaway on Instagram. So definitely get in on this, you guys. I mean, this is an amazing gift as well. Maybe you don't have kids, but maybe you have nieces and nephews, or you've got friends with kids. I mean, this would be such an amazing thing, not only to gift their kids, but also to gift them. Parents of children, grandparents of children, whoever, their caretaker may be. Well, seriously, like, kiss your feet for getting them the Willow, because it really is a game changer when it comes to, you know, just alleviating that issue, right? That struggle that most parents face with their kids of getting them to brush their teeth really at the end of the day, even in the morning too. I mean, or you have a kid out there, right, that might be really enthusiastic about brushing teeth, really wanting to brush their own teeth, but you still have to go in there and do a second brush and kind of get in the back because they don't have the dexterity to really do the correct job when it comes to like cleaning all the plaque off their teeth, and also getting into that gum line too. That's what's great about the mouthpiece here of Willow, is that it kind of gets into the gum line and it massages. So if you have a child out there who's maybe experiencing a little bit of inflammation, this can certainly address that and help to massage the gums, get them nice and clean. So we love that. Not only great, tooth health, but also gum health as well. Guys, check out these comments here. Speaking of the struggle that so many parents, encounter, look at these comments. It's always a mess. My 4-year-old always fusses about it. Nightly nightmare. Love this. So yes, fussing, a nightmare. I think so many parents can relate to that. Check this one out. As a family of 6, I never feel like we can check our kids brushing enough, and I'm constantly worried that one or more of the kids won't brush correctly and we'll pay for it later. This would be amazing for us. Yes, it would be amazing for you. It would be amazing for all of you parents out there that, know what this is like. The thing that we talked about earlier is that the smart rings here on the actual mouthpiece, which are these guys right here. Let me show you again. These are the smart rings, and I held these up too, right? You can have up to 5 users using one device. And what's great about the smart ring is that it connects to an app. So as a parent, you can download the app. I mean, if your kid has their own smartphone too, they can also download the app and check in on their own brushing. It adds a little bit of extra independence there. But of course, you as the parent can sign into the Willow app, connect their smart ring, their individual smart rings, to your app so that you can monitor, their brushing habits. A lot of kids say that they're brushing when they're really not. So this is the way, again, not to get them in trouble, but to just make sure that they're doing their daily brushing. It's just 2 minutes. It's 1 minute on the top, 1 on the bottom. It is so quick and easy. I'm actually going to show you guys how easy it is in just a second. I'm going to demo it here on set. But really, it takes the guesswork out of brushing for them. And also for you as parents, you don't have to be, nobody wants to have to, tell their kids, hey, lay down the law, you need to brush your teeth. It's really nice when the kids can actually take that initiative themselves and really kind of gain and claim their independence with brushing their teeth and creating and cultivating their own nightly routine. I know that was really important for me too as a child. Guys, let's keep going through Willow's Instagram. Check out this post here from the parentologist. So look at these photos, how fun these are. I mean, there's the unit right there that you also see out here on my set. But the parentologist says, I know she's experienced the struggle here with her kids. In fact, it's been a daily struggle for a long time. And there have been lots of arguments and tears shed. Oh yes, tears shed. I'm constantly having to stand in the bathroom with them and remind them to make sure they brush every tooth like a broken record. I mean, how many parents out there know what that's like? I've also set 2-minute timers more times than I can count when they tell me they are done after only 10 seconds. This is classic. I mean, classic kids, no matter how, old or young they are, they all want to cut corners. I mean, I know that I wanted to cut corners, and even now too with my friends' kids, if I'm babysitting them, I'm hanging out with them, Auntie No has to stand there and watch their teeth because they always want to, cut the corners and finish after about 20 seconds. So I have to stand there and make sure they are brushing for a full 2 minutes because that is the recommended amount of time that we are all meant to brush our teeth for healthy teeth, beautiful smiles. So everything changed, guys. Check this out. Everything changed when we started using Let's Willow. Willow is a toothbrushing robot that does all the work, eliminating brushing mistakes and frustrations. It's easy to use, it's effective, and will help eliminate stressful brushing conflicts. Oh my gosh, yes. As well as empower your kids to take control of their teeth and teach them positive brushing habits. Moms, this has been a game changer. Plus, no residue, messes to clean. And look at these comments. I love our Willow. What a neat idea. My children love to brush their teeth, but it's a struggle for them to do it correctly. Yes. So this is, again, a game changer. I know it took me a while to catch up with the whole toothbrushing thing when I was younger. Amen. Yes, me too. What child wouldn't love a robot toothbrush? Great idea. Yeah, I mean, this, like I said earlier, this is the first toothbrushing robot for kids. It is quite literally a robot. And you guys, like I said, I'm going to demo it here in a second so you can really see it in action, because it truly is amazing. I mean, you think about the technology that's gone into this, and we're going to talk about that a little bit more, and how it's really able to clean the teeth so thoroughly and effectively, again, regardless of, the size of your child's mouth, regardless of their age, whether they're 6 or 17 years old, and every age in between. I mean, you can really, really get such an amazing thorough clean. It feels like you're coming back from the dentist. I mean, we all love that, like, just been to the dentist clean teeth feeling. I love like rubbing my tongue against the top, my top teeth here, and it just feels so closely, the most close, I think, really, that I've experienced to the actual, teeth cleaning that you get at the dentist. So Willow really does address, I mean, so many issues here, from, issues that parents have to issues that kids have, and you can see it in the comments. The parents are just crazy for their kids' Willows, really. And the kids love them too. I mean, once you get a kid interested in Willow and in the robot aspect of the Willow, they just love it. They really do. And of course, Ava is an amazing example of, a child 10 years old who absolutely loves her Willow, and is now telling her friends too about Willow and how much she loves it, which is so great. So guys, let's keep going here on Instagram. Again, you can win a free Willow. You just got to share their video over at Let's Willow, at Let's Willow. Share that video or make your own and tag them in it, and then follow them too, and then they'll DM you if you are one of the lucky winners plural. So imagine they're going to have more than one winner, so your odds are good there. Let's watch this video too.
Teaching your children how to brush their teeth is so important, but moms and dads, you know that it is such a task and generally a hassle. Making sure that they are brushing from top to bottom, back to front, making sure that they're spending enough time to get their teeth clean, and overall dental hygiene in general for kids is a task. Well, it was a task until we found Willow. Willow's dental pros knew that creating a better brushing experience for children and parents would mean rethinking the toothbrush entirely. So that's exactly what they did. This flexible silicone mouthpiece is lined with ultra-soft bristles designed for comfort and busting up plaque. Now, keeping my kiddo's mouth clean has gotten so much easier and a lot more fun.
See how easy it is, you guys, for the kids to really take ownership of this and do it on their own, do it all by themselves. And as they grow up, I mean, they can continue to use the Willow because it is great for children ages 6 and older, all the way through the age of 17. So the Willow can grow with them too, because you can actually, purchase additional mouthpieces over at willow.com. They come in a few different sizes, all from extra small all the way up to extra large. So extra small, small, medium, large, and extra large. So you have your pick there of whatever works best for your kids. So you can see that the little boy in that video, probably a little bit younger, right? But as he grows and gets older and his mouth, obviously grows with him, he can upgrade there, and the kids, parents can very easily order your child and a size up if they need it as they grow. So it's really, really fun that the Willow kind of grows with them in that way. Let's check out some of the comments on this particular video, and also check out the post itself. Brushing your kiddos' teeth just got easier and way cooler. Yes, it did, with Let's Willow. It's a teeth cleaning device created to take the mistakes out of brushing. Willow puts the kids in charge so they can clean their teeth with confidence, but it doesn't stop there. No, it does not. Willow has an app where you can monitor and confirm your child brushes their teeth. And look at all of these adorable heart eyes emojis. Yes, it's so cute and so sweet to watch these kids really take ownership of brushing their own teeth. Such a genius idea. I need this for my kiddos. I'm sure he loves this. Yeah, I mean, it's so fun to watch them really kind of, like I said, take ownership of it. do it themselves. If you're a parent out there and maybe your kid is at the age where they're really starting to, have a little bit more independence, maybe you've gotten them a smartphone, maybe they can download the Willow app, they can do this themselves, they can monitor it. I mean, they will love the fact that their toothbrush pairs to an app on their phone, and you're going to love the fact that it also pairs to an app on your phone so that you can monitor their brushing. Super, super important. But you see here, I mean, this young boy, right? I don't know exactly what age he's at, but I imagine probably around 6 or 7 years old, is already able to brush his teeth on his own. Of course, if you're a parent and you're a little more concerned about, monitoring your kids, you can of course watch them and do it with them. Make it a nightly activity that you both do together. Really lean into the fun of it, because this is a robot, so you can really play that up with them and they're going to absolutely enjoy it. But don't be intimidated by that term robot. I know some people hear that and think, oh gosh, I'm not going to be able to figure that out because I'm not super tech savvy there. Don't worry about it. If I can do it, I mean, you guys can do it too. It's so easy. Really, all you have to do is plug it in, and there is a start button on the actual handle of the Willow, and that's all you need to do. And then you just do a minute on the top, you flip it, a minute on the bottom, and it tells you when to flip. So everything is so easy. I mean, I can't even tell you, like, if I had the Willow as a child, I would have been, it would have saved me so many tears, and it saved my parents so many arguments, I know. Especially on Halloween, that was the big night. I remember eating all this candy, and my parents would say, hey, you can have one more piece of candy, but you have to brush your teeth really well. And of course, I didn't want to brush my teeth. I just wanted to eat my candy. I wanted to watch my Halloween movies. So really, there were some definite tears shed on Halloween, and even the next day as I continued to, fight for my right to eat my candy but not brush my teeth. So if you're a parent out there and that speaks to you, definitely get in on the promos that we've got going on today at b8ta.com. You guys can get $100 off of a Willow unit, which normally retails for $299. You can get $100 off using this code right here. It's Willow100, and that's WILLO 100, the number 100, 100. So make sure to punch that promo code into the cart here after you add your Willow to your cart and you go to check out. Add that specific promo code to your cart and you will get $100 off. You can also get one free when you buy one. So it's a BOGO here, you guys. It's a buy one, get one free using the code Willow BOGO, WILLO BOGO. So you purchase a Willow unit for $299 and then you get one free. So it really is such a win-win here. Buy one, get one free. Maybe you want one for yourself, and then we've got the holidays coming up. They're just around the corner. So maybe you want to gift another Willow to somebody else in your life. It's a phenomenal gift. And like I said, it's not only a gift to the kids, but it's also a huge gift to the parents, as you can see from all of these comments and these videos that we've been looking at. I mean, this is really such a great way to kick off the new year too, to kick off 2022, heading into a brand new year. We all want to develop healthier habits and have it be a way less stressful than the year prior. So for parents out there especially, I mean, this is going to create some really nice moments, I think, in the bathroom, as opposed to the normal ones maybe that you're used to, where there's some kicking, there's some screaming, there's some fighting, or like Ava said, she used to play those sound effects of brushing her teeth on. Kids are so smart, and they will do anything. They will go, to such lengths to say that they've done a chore, they've done something that you want them to do, and then of course they don't do it. But all the parents out there think that they are hip to what their kids are doing behind closed doors. I don't think you really are, right? I mean, there's so many things that us as adults now, we think back and, oh my gosh, yeah, I remember too telling my parents or babysitter or caretakers, whoever it was, that you had brushed your teeth and then going to bed, having not brushed your teeth. And of course, months down the road, you go into the dentist and it's like, oh, I've got 5 cavities. Cool. So that is something that you could just avoid altogether with the Willow, because it really does address not only, like I said, the tooth health, but also the gum health as well. And I'm going to show you what that looks like when I demo it in just a second. Guys, one more Instagram. You got to check out their Instagram. It's at Let's Willow. Again, that's WILLO. Yes. So check out this one here. Again, lots of comments. No more struggles. How cute is this little girl with her hands on her face, looking in the mirror with her Willow? She's got her pink smart ring on. Ava and I love the pink smart ring. So this is Kayla. She's not a huge fan of brushing her teeth and has even acted like she brushed them, even though that was not true. This is from her parents. We're constantly dealing with a daily struggle of getting her to brush her teeth. Do you feel like you're dealing with this constant battle with your kids too? I'm sure you do. I finally found the solution that was the day that Let's Willow came into our lives. So Kayla is now brushing with her Willow. No more daily struggles. With Willow around, your kids will be excited to brush their teeth and will gain confidence in their smile too. Again, you guys, share your story about your toothbrushing struggles and tag Let's Willow to be entered for a chance to win your own Willow. Now that's something to get excited about and also something to smile about, right? We've all got these beautiful, shiny, clean teeth now from our Willow. So let's smile about it. Super cool that you guys can get in on this giveaway that Willow's doing. Again, they're going to announce the winner on December 19th. So, definitely check your DMs because they're going to DM the winners, plural, and you'll get a free Willow unit. They're going to cover the shipping, costs and things like that. So it really is such a cool opportunity right now to own your very own Willow, to get one free from Willow themselves. I mean, guys, the team at Willow, they're so passionate about kids and their oral hygiene. And so really, I mean, this giveaway, it just speaks to their mission to really kind of get as many kids as possible using the Willow because it is so beneficial for them. Whether, you have a child, again, that's 6 years old, that's 17 years old, or maybe you have a child out there with special needs. They've done clinical trials with children with special needs, so they've really tested this on so many different age groups and also so many different children with different needs. And so this across the board has just been so hugely beneficial, like I said, for so many different kids. And your kid, I'm sure it will be wildly beneficial to as well. So definitely get in on today's promos and also their giveaway. If you're over on Instagram, make sure to follow them and tag them in your personal toothbrushing story, or you can just reshare the struggle video that they have here on their Instagram. Guys, actually, why don't we go ahead and play that video one more time? If you missed it, I played it on Instagram, but we'll cue it up for you now so you can check it out. This is the struggle. This is from the team at Willow. Let's take a look.
Did you brush your teeth?
Yes. Really?
No.
You brush the back ones?
The front ones a lot.
Did you brush your teeth?
He didn't. I saw him not doing it.
Did you?
Teeth?
This is Willow, the new way for kids to get their teeth clinically clean at the touch of a button.
Hey,
What?
have a nice day.
The struggle, you guys, the struggle of trying to get your kids to brush their teeth really gets solved with the Willow. Now, I'm going to show you exactly why and how, because I'm going to demo the Willow here on set. Now, again, the Willow is the first toothbrushing robot for kids. So one of the questions that we commonly get from customers when they come into our b8ta stores, because we've got the Willow out here on display actually at our b8ta Palo Alto location. So when we get customers coming in, I actually checked in with our b8ta testers earlier. I asked them, what are the most frequently asked questions that customers have pertaining to the Willow specifically? And one of the top questions that customers have is, well, if this is for kids, I mean, can I use it as an adult? And the answer really, truly is yes. I'm going to use it here on set, and obviously I'm not a kid. So yes, you can test it out. If you're a parent that's a little bit, if you're someone that likes to test something out before you give it to your child to use, that is totally fine. In fact, I would say that Willow, encourages you to, call them up. Ask your questions, and they'd be happy to answer them. They're standing by. You can contact them. You can ask actually a dental hygienist your specific questions about the Willow. But of course, if you're a parent that wants to test it out yourself, you can try it for yourself. I do think that in the future we could see potentially a Willow for adults specifically, but for now, this one is for kids. And like I said, kids ages 6 all the way up to 17 years old. But of course, you can try it out for yourself, and I'm going to try it out for myself here on set. So let me actually break it down a little bit for you guys and move the unit here into kind of our camera space, our desk space here. So check this out from the top down view. Okay, let me show you here. So this is the device itself. We've got two sort of pods here on the top. Well, this more so is a tank. This is the water tank. So you can see I have it filled up with water here on my right hand side, and then on my left hand side we have the rinse. We have the rinse pod, and this actually has the rinse in it. So you can see here, this is the rinse solution essentially, but it's just called rinse. That's what Willow calls it, and it's basically stands in the place of traditional toothpaste. So you won't be buying any toothpaste for your child. Now this is fluoride free, but there are plans in the future to develop a solution here, a rinse that does have a fluoride. So of course, if you want to, give your child a product that has a little bit of additional, if they have a fluoride in it, if you want them to have fluoride, that's totally fine. The ingredients in the rinse, I will say, they're very, very effective, but they're also very natural and very simple. So you can feel really good about giving it to your child because it's safe, but it's also very effective. It tastes great too. It's very minty. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the actual mint flavor when I try it out myself. But we've got the two dual action here. We've got the water and we've got the rinse. And then we also have the device. Now, this is the device itself. Here is the handle. I'm going to take off the cover here. Here is the handle. And you can see here on the front, there's a little button. Let me show you guys there's a button here. This is the start button. So what I'm gonna do, I already have my my mouthpiece here with my smart ring on it. So this is the pink smart ring. I'm gonna attach it just like that. So we are ready to go. This is basically it. I mean, this is exactly, taking the place of your, your traditional toothbrush. So this is ready to go. I'm gonna clip it on the side here just for a second while I show you this last little thing that I'm going to do. This is essentially what would be your sink here, but there's a little evacuation tube with a suction cup, on the side here that I'm going to press that on. So you can see that, right? That's where all of kind of the saliva is going to go into. So there's no spitting here required at all. It's all going to go into your sink. So the kids don't have to make a mess by, spitting into the sink, leaning over the sink. I know for me, it's like I always used to forget to pull my hair back. So I would get out of the shower, out of the bathtub, and then I would go to brush my teeth, and I would just get all of this, all this toothpaste and all of this spit in my hair, and it was like, okay, get back in the shower. So there's no mess, there's no cleanup with this because it all goes directly into your sink. What's really cool about the actual device is that the technology here kind of acts like an artificial heart in a way, where there's this like pumping mechanism that kind of pushes and pulls, pushes the actual rinse in the water right through the tube into the brush head here, but then it also sucks it back in. So it's kind of this contraction, motion that's happening and pulling it back through this evacuation tube and into your sink. So it's really cool how that technology works. I kind of like to think of it like that. But we're going to see it in action here. I'm actually going to turn it on and use it. So here we go, you guys. I'm excited. Now, I have used this before, so I will tell you a little bit more about what my initial impressions were, but this is about the third time that I have used it here, and I'm so excited. I've never done this live, so bear with me for a second, right? Because it's gonna go for 1 minute on the top of my teeth and then a minute on the bottom. So I'm gonna let it do its thing. Of course, it's gonna be a little bit hard to talk to you guys while it's going, so I'm just gonna let you observe. Check it out. It's really, really cool. You're gonna see my mouth kind of pulsate a little bit and move. That's that contracting happening of the mouthpiece where it's gripping my teeth. It's actually hugging my gums in my teeth, and then it's releasing. So it hugs and releases. Now you would think maybe, okay, is that really effective? Because I'm so used to brushing, or maybe you're brushing your kids' teeth too. I always go in there and do side to side, up and down, maybe the circles. Maybe that's what you were taught as a kid, and you want to instill that same effective brushing habit in your children. Well, that's a really nice thought, but so many kids don't have the dexterity to be able to accomplish that. And so it really is imperative, if you're going to use a manual toothbrush, I mean, you've got to go back in there, you've got to watch them brush their teeth, or you have to yourself take the toothbrush and brush their teeth for them. And so many parents have said, oh my gosh, it's like I have to pin them down. I have to, they're kicking, they're screaming. I have to, really get it in there. And I remember doing that too, especially with my dad. My dad was so he was so intentional on having us really have, good oral hygiene skills, and he instilled that in us from young ages, myself and my siblings. But, it was not without a little bit of tear shed that he would get in there and really brush. And sometimes I will say too, often parents don't know their own strength. And so what's great about the Willow is you can actually adjust the pressure, but the pressure itself is gentle enough that it's safe and it's effective for kids, like I said, as young as 6 years old. So if you're worried about your own strength, maybe brushing their teeth yourself, they're probably not applying enough pressure. You might be applying too much pressure. As an adult with all that strength, their gums might not really be able to handle that. But with the Willow, their gums can handle it. Again, it's a very, very gentle, just soft, hugging and then releasing around the tooth. Okay, guys, so check this out. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my mouth, and I'm gonna press this start ring first. So let's go ahead and I need to put this back in here. Again, make sure your evacuation tube is kind of nicely, nice and secure there in the bowl. So that's where all of the spit is gonna go. So I won't even have to spit, or won't even have to rinse either. Okay, so here we go. I'm excited. Let's do it. Guys, that was my top teeth done. Now I'm gonna flip it and do the bottom teeth, so hang on tight. We're gonna do another minute on the bottom, and it's giving me a vibration, which is the cue to flip. Guys, I can't tell you how clean my teeth feel right now. It's amazing. Now I'm gonna flip it off. There is a switch here on the actual device, so you can turn it on or off, and there's also a light. It does light up on the front here, so you know when it's on, whether it's off too. Now it will go into sleep mode, so you don't actually have to turn it off at the end of the day, and that light will reactivate once your child picks up the handle. I want to show you how easy it is to switch out your actual mouthpieces here, because I have another one down here. So guys, check this out. Let's say that I was one of your children, maybe you have another one that needs to brush their teeth. This is how easy it is to just switch out the actual mouthpieces. So I would just take a new ring here, whichever ring they want. I love the different colors. We've got a pink one, which was on the other mouthpiece that I had. We have silver. We've got this kind of teal that actually matches my shirt perfectly. We have a light blue and a more royal blue color. I'm gonna go with that teal because, I mean, guys, right? It's perfect. Okay. So check this out. So the next child that's up to brush their teeth again, whether it's a sibling or maybe you're having a sleepover, watch this. I'm just gonna slip this on first and foremost to the actual mouthpiece. It clicks into place just like that. And again, this now will pair to the app. So the smart rings are communicating the activity on the actual device here to the app, whether you're the one with the app, maybe your kid has the app downloaded. So you can actually have the smart ring on, right, each individual mouthpiece, and then just put it back on to the handle like that. There we go. And look at that, a fresh mouthpiece ready for the next child to brush their teeth. So everybody has their own individual mouthpiece. Now again, when you have to kind of switch them out, look at this. The Willow does come with this little stand. How cute is this? So you can actually put the mouthpiece, stand it up, and just put it right there. And then of course we have the cap. So you want to keep the handle covered. Just put the cap back on it. And voila, I mean, the setup is so easy breezy. It's it takes up very little counter space. And again, you guys could see, right, if we show the top down, I mean, there's a significant amount of water and sort of suds in there. Now, don't be fooled though, because we heard Lisa, right, the mom of Ava, we heard her say this earlier, that this rinse pod lasts a really long time. So even though you will eventually need to replace it, right, when you finish all of the rinse, it really does last a long time. So don't be fooled by the amount of bubbles. You're really getting a nice sort of, balanced amount of rinse to water coming into your mouth, right, and cleaning your mouth. I truly, you guys, I cannot get over how clean my teeth feel. Now, of course, you still want to have your kids floss their teeth. That's really important. So flossing in addition to using their Willow twice a day, very important. But the first step is, of course, to fire up your Willow, to get your kids to start using it in the morning, like I said, first thing in the morning, and then right before they go to bed too, after they've had their ice cream, maybe at the end of the day, right? Get all that sugar, brush it off of their teeth. It's so easy to use. And like you saw, it was a minute on the top, a minute on the bottom. And what's cool is that there's kind of this little break where the Willow doesn't actually continue to contract. And that's when you know that it's time to flip. So it gives the children, right? They don't have to time themselves. You don't have to set any timers or sing like happy birthday twice, I think it is, to fulfill that full minute. It will actually indicate, it will stop kind of contracting, and that's to indicate that it's time to flip to the bottom teeth. You'll feel a little vibration, and then once you've got it snug around your bottom teeth, the child can press that start button again, and they are good to go. And that is how you clean your teeth with the Willow. I hope you guys enjoyed that demonstration, because I really enjoyed doing that. Like I said, this is my third time doing the Willow. The first time that I used it, I was blown away. Every time that I've used it, I've been blown away at how clean my teeth feel, even cleaner really than using my own electric toothbrush, I gotta say. I mean, there are times where I think that I'm doing a good job with my electric toothbrush. And honestly, I mean, it's really interesting that the Willow uses sort of that contracting motion to clean your teeth, but it's so effective. And the proof is in the pudding, you guys. If you're a parent out there and you want to check it out for yourself, I mean, order a Willow for your child, maybe order an additional mouthpiece for yourself so that you can try it before your child tries it. See for yourself just how effective it is at cleaning your teeth. And Ava said this too when we were talking about her in her testimonial. It feels like a massage. It really does feel like a massage. So it's something relaxing. It's something fun. It's something easy. I mean, there's no cons to this. It's just all pros all day. I mean, it is really, really, really going to up your child's toothbrushing game. instill healthy habits. And of course, you get to be in control of it too with the app pairing. And that Willow app, it's just Willo, and you can find it over in your app store and download it. And then of course, those smart rings are what's going to pair the actual Willow device to the app so that you can monitor all of that activity. And of course, monitor it from child to child. So maybe one child is doing a great job, the other one not so much. You can tell based on the different smart rings. And who knows, maybe set it up like a little challenge for them too, right? Where you say, hey, who can consistently brush their teeth every single morning and evening this week? We're going to do a challenge. It's a great way to incentivize them to use their Willow and, get them involved. Show them the app. The app has so many awesome sort of resources in there too. There's some videos that you can watch, some tutorials that you can watch, so you know that you're using it correctly and effectively. So there's lots of great things in there for the kids as well as for you as the parents. Oh my gosh, I just love doing that. Running my teeth, my tongue, over my teeth feels so clean, so fresh. The rinse is definitely very minty, but it's nothing too strong either, right? I mean, there's a lot of products out there that have alcohol in them or sodium lauryl sulfate and that are really, really intense. And this is really natural. It's very natural, but also effective. And there's peppermint oil in this. There's aloe vera extract. There's tea tree oil as well. So there's some natural sort of astringent agents that are going to help to kill the bacteria as the gums are massaged, especially the gums. I mean, we have so much bacteria that lives up in that tissue and can cause infection, can cause inflammation. And so what this is doing, right, is it's pairing those ingredients with kind of that motion, that contracting motion, that massaging motion that's getting up to the gum line. So it's not only the tooth that's getting cleaned, but it's also the gums as well. So it's really, really just an amazing product. And like I said, it was developed over in France by a French dentist. Now I love the French, right? I mean, they are so smart, they're so innovative, and so it's really cool that this product really comes out of innovation from France. A dentist, like I said, Dr. Jean-Marie, really saw a huge need here and a huge gap in the marketplace, wanted to create a product specifically for kids because he could tell that, again, this struggle that the parents face, not only the parents, but the children face too. I mean, it is not fun as a kid. I remember I had a cavity, the first cavity I got, I think I was in second grade, so I must have been around 7, maybe I was 8 years old. I think I was around 7 years old. And it was terrifying. I remember not sleeping the night before. I remember asking all my friends at school, you guys, I'm going to get a cavity filled today. If I don't come back from this, Sarah, you can have my crayon box. Layla, you can have my glue. Like, I truly was like setting up a will in case I did not come back from the dentist and make it out alive. And I remember I was lucky in that I think I had a little bit of a higher tolerance for pain. I also was, willing to lay there and kind of get through it and coach myself through it. Of course, my parents were there with me, holding my hand, but it was a whole thing. And I was terrified. I was absolutely terrified. And since then, I'm not going to reveal how many other cavities have come my way, but it's been a couple. And if I had the Willow in my possession as a young kid, I mean, it would have really changed the game. We heard Lisa share that her children have not had cavities since using the Willow. Now, again, there's a lot of clinical trials going on at Willow, but really, you guys, I mean, they have seen the efficacy rate here, 91% of cases, right? It's equal to or more effective than a manual toothbrush in 91% of cases, and that's based on their own study that they've done, and they're doing way more to really show how effective this device is versus the traditional manual toothbrush. It really is so critical that your children are brushing their teeth with the Willow twice a day and really improving their oral hygiene. It's gonna save you a lot of headaches. Again, we talked about the arguments, right, are gonna go away at the end of the night and in the morning, but it's also gonna save you trips to the dentist office. And seriously, I mean, Lisa, you heard from Lisa too, a busy mom of 2 kids, right? They're both using the Willow, and she feels confident as a mother going into the dentist with her 2 kids, knowing that their checkups are going to come back with A+ gold stars because they are using the Willow unit. And her dentist is also saying great things about the Willow too. And that's because it was developed by a dentist himself. There are so many other dental professionals working over at Willow, dental hygienists that have developed the product. They're also ready, honestly, for you to call them up or email them, contact them however you want to, and ask your questions. They are there to help you get acquainted with the Willow and to really learn the best way to use it. Of course, like you saw, it's really not difficult at all, but they are standing by. They're ready to help you use the Willow to the best of your ability, to your kids' ability too, so that you can get the most out of it and really have the most fun experience, because that's really what it's about, honestly. Like it's not only about, the healthy habits and of course improving dental hygiene, but it's also about them having fun. And historically, brushing your teeth, especially as a child, that is not a fun activity. I think we all know that it's not a fun activity. Going to the dentist is not a fun activity, as I just shared. And so with the Willow, you're going to make brushing teeth fun. I can't even say fun again. I don't think it was ever fun. So this really is putting the fun for the first time into brushing your teeth. Also, fun fact about Willow, the name Willow actually comes from the ancient Egyptians, who used to use willow bark. They used to chew on willow bark and would kind of create these little splinterings in the wood, and that's what would clean their teeth. So Willow is based on the oldest toothbrush around, the willow bark. But of course, guys, we look at the innovation here, going from a piece of willow bark all the way to this. This is a robot, a literal toothbrushing robot, the first of its kind. And so we have come a long, long way from the days of ancient Egypt. And I'm so excited for you and for your children to experience Willow. Again, you guys can get an amazing discount today through tomorrow. Today is Monday, December 13th. So we are coming up on the holidays so quickly. I think it's time to give the gift of better oral hygiene with the Willow. So get in on these deals today. Let's go over the promo codes one more time. So using code WILLOW100, that's WILLO 100, you can get $100 off of a Willow unit, which normally retails for $299. You guys, this is a steal today. Again, $100 off. So $199 versus $299. Yes, please. I will take it. So get your $100 off of your Willow unit with the code WILLOW100. You can also get one for free when you buy one. It's a BOGO. Buy one, get one free. Just put in the code Willow BOGO. That's WILLO BOGO, BOGO, and you're going to get one unit for the price of a second unit. So you buy one at $299, and the second one you get for free. That's right, free today and tomorrow through the end of the day tomorrow, 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. That is the cutoff. That is the deadline. So keep that in mind, you guys. You have a very limited time. It is time right now to go on to b8ta.com to put in those promo codes and get your Willow units. Not only one, but two. Seriously, if you do that, buy one, get one free. I mean, you will get a second one for a friend or maybe for your own home. It's so convenient to have one of these in maybe your kid's bathroom. And we all know, especially if you've got younger kiddos, you probably have a stool in your bathroom for them, right? They want to use mom and dad's sink, or whoever is in their home, they want to use your sink. So of course you got to stand, get their step stool out so that they can use their Willow in your bathroom. Get it all set up for them. You can have two, again, one in their bathroom, one in your bathroom, or maybe one at a grandparent's house, maybe one at an aunt and uncle's house. Whoever's home they're going to, it's so great. And you can have up to 5 users using one individual Willow unit. So if you think about that, if you buy one, but then you get the second one free, that's 10 total users that you can have using both of the Willows. So you can literally have an entire slumber party using your Willows at your home. So everyone is getting clean teeth, again, not only for the holidays this year, but into the new year too, where we're instilling those healthy habits in our kids ages 6 all the way up to 17, which is really cool. You can also buy additional rinse, right? All the accessories, the mouthpieces over on Willow's website. I believe it's willow.com. You guys can learn more about their story there too. This really is going to be a game changer. I hope you guys enjoyed today's live stream. I mean, it was so great to talk to Ava and to her mom to learn more about their testimonial. It was also so good to see how many people over on Instagram are enjoying their own Willow devices. You guys can get in on that giveaway if you go follow them. It's at Let's Willow, LETS WILLO. You can follow them over on Instagram and get in on their giveaway, which is happening on December 19th. So up until December 19th, you've got some time here to get in on that giveaway. And of course, plug those promo codes in that I shared with you guys throughout today's live stream so that you can get a discount of $100 or buy one, get one free off of your Willow unit. And guys, my teeth feel so good. I know I keep saying that, but they feel so clean and amazing. And I can't wait to use this again. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to use it again, even though it's not for me, it's for kids. But of course, if you're an adult out there and you want to give it a go, you can absolutely do that. Guys, it's been so good being with you today. Again, my name's Noelle. I've been coming to you live from our b8ta shop studio down here at our b8ta Palo Alto store. So if you happen to be in the area, come on down here. You can hang out with me and our b8ta testers, and we'll tell you more about the Willow because we actually have it out here on display. Now, if you don't happen to be in the area, A-OK, we have our full list of locations, of b8ta locations online here at b8ta.com, so you can check that out. And you can see where we've got inventory, in-store inventory of the Willow. So if you want to pop into a b8ta store, your local b8ta store, and buy it in-store, in person, rather than online, you guys can absolutely do that. Do that now, seriously. In time for the holidays, just head on into your local b8ta store. They'll tell you more about it too. Bring in your kid as well so that they can learn more about it for themselves, because really they're the ones that are going to benefit from this so much at the end of the day. Again, you guys, thanks for joining me here today, and I will see you next time. Until then, happy brushing. Bye.